In 15 minutes, you can sit down and send me positive energy because me and my family have the COVID, or you can practice your German language comprehension skills. Please do both. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's true. This is not some kind of, I don't know, clickbait or whatever. I have COVID at the moment. Me and my family, we suffer from the virus. Sooner or later, this would have happened. So please send me some positive vibes, positive energy. Thank you in advance. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or leave a feedback. I appreciate all of that. And we will start now. Wir hören den Text. Schau, die Butter ist ganz warm. Es ist Nachmittag. Eigentlich geht Thomas nachmittags oft in die Bibliothek oder bleibt auf dem Campus. Aber heute nicht. Er ist bei Ruby zu Hause, in ihrer Küche. Der Kühlschrank hat einen Schaden. Wie lange ist der Kühlschrank denn schon warm? Schon seit Tagen. Ich habe an dem Ding gedreht, aber es hilft nicht. Das Eis aus der Tiefkühltruhe ist geschmolzen. Gestern musste ich 3-mal den Boden wischen. Das Ding heißt Thermostat, meint Thomas trocken. Ja, ja, das Thermoding. Ich bin ja kein Experte. Wir können nur versuchen, den Kühlschrank abzutauen und dann schauen, ob er wieder kühlt. Er ist doch schon abgetaut. Das Eis schmilzt. Nein, nicht so. Wir müssen die Lebensmittel rausnehmen, den Kühlschrank vom Netz nehmen, die Türen öffnen und dann mindestens 6 Stunden warten. Und du brauchst ein Handtuch oder so für das Wasser. So ein Mist, ruft Ruby. Warum musste das passieren? Es ist nicht so tragisch. Du hast doch kaum was im Kühlschrank, sagt Thomas und lacht auf. Dann nimmt er Milch, Ketchup und Butter heraus und stellt alles auf den Tisch. Ruby beruhigt sich. Danke für deine Hilfe. Nichts zu danken. Und wenn das Abtauen nicht hilft, dann musst du deinem Vermieter Bescheid geben. Das Wohnheim ist für solche Sachen verantwortlich. Okay, verstehe. Willst du etwas trinken? Oder soll ich dir ein Brot machen? Lieber nicht, denkt Thomas. Das Zeug hier ist bestimmt schon seit Tagen warm. Ein Kaffee wäre toll. Ohne Milch bitte. Okay, we will read and translate together. This is the part where I speak English. We will go through everything word by word. Schau is imperative, giving an order. Look, the butter is totally warm. Ganz in this case means totally. We have other things when we put it in front of nouns, for example, der ganze Tag, the whole day. It is afternoon. Normally, eigentlich, or actually, depends on how you use it. So, normally, Thomas goes often into the library on the afternoons, or he stays on the campus or on campus. Bleiben, to stay. We have the preposition auf because we want to emphasize that this is the campus and he stays on campus. Another version we could say with another meaning would be im Campus. But this is not the first choice. I wouldn't choose that, even though it's understandable. Aber heute nicht, but not today. Er ist bei Ruby zu Hause. At Ruby's, because it's a person, and zu Hause, also at home. House is a little special. If you checked out my A1 grammar, you know that we have to say zu, especially for being at home, doing something static at home. In ihrer Küche, in her kitchen. The fridge has a issue, a damage. Der Schaden without context means damage actually. So the fridge has a damage. How long is the fridge warm already? Wie lange? How long? Then is for emphasis. It's really not translatable, I must say. Schon seit Tagen. For days already. Ich habe an dem Ding gedreht. Gedreht comes from drehen. Drehen without context means to turn on something, on a knob, on a device, something like this. If you use it actively, it could also be to spin. Something is spinning, the wheels and so on. So she wants to say, I have turned or twisted on that thing, an dem. Dativ. Let's write also to twist, so you have both options. Aber es hilft nicht. But it doesn't help. The it here is what we call unpersönliches es. You can Google it. It's the unpersonal it. This is B1 grammar actually, but from the context, I think it's understandable. And the more you read it, the easier it gets actually. The ice of the freezer or out of the freezer melted, ist geschmolzen. Schmelzen, to melt, is a change of state. Therefore, we have ist geschmolzen. It's not a movement by itself, but we know that it's not only for movement that we have in perfect tense ist, but also for a change of state. So the ice from the freezer melted. Yesterday, I had to mop the floor 3 times. Musste wischen. So if this one here is perfect tense, this one is imperfect. The plain past, sometimes I call it, even nothing is plain about it, but just so we have the difference. Imperfect. I had to mop the floor 3 times. Den Boden, Akkusativ. Das Ding heißt Thermostat. The thing is called Thermostat. Trocken by itself means dry. So the clothes are dry, the weather is dry. If a person says something in a dry way, I think this is typical German maybe, it is a little bit emotionless, a little bit sassy, a little bit sarcastic. Yeah, this kind of talk. Ja, das Thermoding. Yes, this thermo thing. Das Ding is a general thing for a thing. Ich bin ja kein Experte. I'm not an expert. Here we have ja. Ja is like doch and other words that are not really good to translate. Therefore, emphasis. I'm not an expert though. We only can try to defrost, I think is the word, the fridge. And then to look und dann schauen, ob wieder kühlt. If he cools again. To cool. If is also, well, between A2 and B grammar, but it's really not hard. It's really just like das, like a Nebensatz construction, but it's if, ob. And you can see here the verb is at the end, just like a Nebensatz construction. Ist doch schon abgetaut. Das Eis schmilzt. With we don't mean a person, of course. We mean the fridge. So we refer to something that we talked about before. It's already defrosted. Ist abgetaut. The ice is melting. Nein, nicht so. No, not like that. We have to take out the food, die Lebensmittel, and rausnehmen is a separable verb to take out. This is Akkusativ, by the way. Den Kühlschrank vom Netz nehmen. Taking the fridge off the electricity. Das Netz is the net. Can mean internet, it can mean a fishing net, it can mean the electricity net, like this, right? So many meanings. Die Türen öffnen, open the doors, und dann mindestens 6 Stunden warten. And then at least wait 6 hours. Und du brauchst ein Handtuch. And you need a towel or something like that oder so für das Wasser, for the water. Für needs accusative, but we don't see it so clear because it's neutral. And neutral looks the same because it is das. So ein Mist. This is a cursing, a really innocent cursing. It means what a load of, you know what? Calls Ruby. Warum musste das passieren? Why did this have to happen? Musste das. It is not that tragic. This is really like in English. It is not so tragic. One by one, you can translate it. Du hast doch kaum was im Kühlschrank. I don't know why, but I made Thomas a little sassy today. I don't know. So he says, you rarely have something in your fridge anyway. Doch, in this case, we can translate with anyway. It's really for emphasis. to convince someone of your opinion. Kaum means, depending on how you use it, rarely. But in this case, it's more like almost nothing because we combine it with kaum was. Almost nothing. You have almost nothing in your fridge anyway, he says, and laughs. Auflachen is a separable verb, so it goes together. It means to have a loud laughing sound. We could also say und lacht, and he laughs. But auflachen is a little bit more intense, like out of nowhere to laugh. Then he takes milk, ketchup, and butter out, herausnehmen, also separable verb, und stellt alles auf den Tisch. And he puts everything on the table. Auf den, in this case Akkusativ. Ruby beruhigt sich. This is reflection, to calm down. So Ruby comes down. If you watch my A2 grammar series, you know reflective verbs are not that easy, but the more you see them, the easier it gets. And you can also check out my grammar series anyway. Danke für deine Hilfe. Thanks for your help. Nichts zu danken. Nothing to thank me, right? This is like a typical saying, you're welcome. Und wenn das Abtauen nicht hilft, dann musst du deinem Vermieter Bescheid geben. We have a nice when, then construction. So when the defrosting does not help, then you have to notify, Bescheid geben, to give notice to your landlord. And it is Dativ. To give notice to somebody, the somebody must be in Dativ. Dormitory is responsible, verantwortlich, for such things. Okay, got it. Okay, verstehe. Willst du etwas trinken? You want to drink something? Oder soll ich dir ein Brot machen? Or should I make you a bread? And now we have a thinking, because we have only one stroke. Lieber nicht. Lieber nicht means better not. Lieber has other meanings. Maybe we can check them out next week. I'll try to put it somewhere so we can compare it next time. So better not, thinks Thomas. Das Zeug hier ist bestimmt schon seit Tagen warm. The stuff, das Zeug, or the things, it's a little not negative, but it's not that positive either. So that stuff here is definitely, bestimmt, definitely warm for many days already. Ein Kaffee wäre toll, ohne Milch bitte. A coffee would be great. Would be, wäre. This is also something a little bit more elevated, but still understandable, I think. But it's B-level. So a coffee would be great. Without milk, please. This is it for today. Now you know how to shade your friends when their electronic devices give up. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe for more content if you like my videos on this channel. And if you like my teaching style and stuff, you can check out my homepage go-german.online, where I have many offers for you to take your German a little bit more on the next level. I will see you next week the latest. Let's hope that until then I will be COVID-free. I will let you know, of course. Thank you. Bye.